Good afternoon, traders. Hope each and everyone had a good week and doing very well. Okay, I've recorded my trade recap and I'll be dropping it tomorrow. Well, I hope you'll be there to dive in and tune in and grab some lessons. So right now I'll be breaking down my Sunday market breakdown and I won't be complicating nothing, just keeping things simple. So on DXY last week I was looking for shorts because I had labeled this point as a value area as an area of interest. But however, right now, because of what price is telling me, reading what price is telling me as it's moving correctively right here, I have now labeled it as an inflection point. So it's a high time frame. We've got our value area at the top and a value area at the bottom. So there isn't much volume right here, especially when price is now correcting here. So that is an indication that price is looking for bulls. As we can see, let me dive into H4. As we can see, I didn't just come about for price moving for bulls, for longs, but actually got a structure right here which is a bull flag. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and that's how I came up with the direction for DXY going for bulls. Let us begin with the first pair. We've got the euro dollar. On euro dollar, we're now looking for shorts. Last week, I was looking for longs on euro dollar as price had rejected this area, and I'd labeled this as a value area. So price rejected, and it was moving on bullish trend. However, during the week, price began correcting. So now it has changed this as an indication for price filling this gap that it had missed to reach this point right here. So let us dive into H4 to clearly see what am I seeing, what am I coming about. So right here we've got volume built and price moves down. So this makes this point strong. So we've got a footprint model right here. We've got our 1, 2, 3, and I'll be looking for a 2 touch or 3 touch continuation right there. Let's dive into H1 where you're going to see this continuation clearly. So I've got 1, 2, 3 and hook point. Let us move on to the next pair. Not complicating nothing at all. On dollar, pound dollar, we're not complicating nothing at all too. So on pound dollar, we've got our value area and we've got our bottom value area right there. Last week I was looking for bulls on this too, as price had rejected this point and was now above this area, and I'd label this as a value area. But however, now this week it has changed, so this is an area of interest. As we dive into H4, what is the network doing? As we dive into H4, we've got our 1, 2, 3. We've got our footprint right there. We've got our hook point and our 1, 2, 3, and looking to take that on a continuation. This is going to be a beautiful one. Looking for price to be reaching that point. Let us dive into the next one. Right now we've got our pound Aussie. Right here we've got the value area and then we've got the bottom value area, and price is now forming an expansion structure which has 1, 2, and 3. So I'd label this as a double top because as you can see 1, 2, 3 double top, and then if price plays well and respects this point, it's going to push in, and then I'll be taking that on a continuation. No complication. This is the forecast that I'm looking into, not taking things long, nothing complicated. Okay, right here I have labeled this as an area of interest. The reason why I've labeled this as an area of interest, it is because I've got this point right here where price could also shoot to, and I've got this point right here. So it's 1, 2. So this doesn't make this as an area of value, not at all. However, there is always an advantage from price rejecting right here and creating beautiful trades. Bear in mind, this is the daily, so let us not limit ourselves. So let us dive into H4. As we dive into H4, we've got this beautiful structure. As you can see, I have labeled this as a value area because right now we've got price near misses this point, and then now it takes out this point, it triggers it. So if price now shoots up and takes out this high, and eventually also takes out this high and shoots back into structure and creates a continuation, that was going to be a beautiful trade in development. I'll be taking that continuation trade with no hesitation. uh, we've got the dollar cat. Now with dollar cat, we're looking for longs. This is an indication on confluence on why I'm looking for longs on the DXY, because as you can see, we've got the value area there and the top value area there. So price gets out this whole range, as you can see. So we don't have any structure of price shooting down. Nope. Price is going to be seeking better value area. I was looking for shorts on this past week, however, price did not present any good shorts. So that is it. We're looking for bulls now. We'll be scaling in for bulls. Okay, we've got dollar yen. On dollar yen, we are not going to be looking for longs. Reason why, it's because we've got some structure that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let us begin with value area, and then we've got our interesting area of interest. So price respects this area of interest with a structure, 1, 2, 3 structure. As you can see, we've got our 1, 2, 3 structure, and then price leaves volume right there. And then as you can read, we've got 1, 2, and I'm forecasting for the dead touch on the hook point, and this will be a footprint, and this is gonna be a 1, 2, 3. And I'll be more than happy to be taking the risk entry, which I'll be looking for rejection candle, and it's gonna be a risk entry, and we'll be shooting down. Price could be moving to the low. So yeah, excuse me. This is my Sunday market breakdown, and I've also got additional pairs which are looking beautiful. Okay, right here, still waiting for development. Nothing complicated. Value area right there. Waiting for price to come right here and reject and form our continuation, and then we're scaling in for the move for bulls. Got AUD CHF, same thing, same price action, value area at the top, value area at the bottom. As you can see, price looks to still be heading to the low. However, if price respects this value area point and pushes back in, I'll be more than happy to be taking a continuation. Clean, 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 nothing complicating. I appreciate each and everyone for diving in. I hope everyone has a beautiful week, and let us scale. And no matter what result you may receive, every trade you take is unique. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, traders. Let us not forget, tomorrow I'll be dropping my trade recap. Thank you very much. I hope each and everyone has a blessed week.